Yo guys, what's up? Russ here, going live a little bit earlier than I had planned. I was going to do it at 5, but I'm here now, so why not start now? I'm going to attempt to be putting this Fallout Red Rocket set together from Mega Blocks. This looks like an awesome set. I saw this thing get announced, I'm pretty sure it was last year. And I had never really messed with Legos or Mega Blocks for like years. But when I saw this set, I really wanted it. And last week, I picked up my first Lego set in like 30 years, man. It was this Nissan Skyline from Too Fast, Too Furious. And putting this thing together just kind of gave me the bug a little bit and made me buy more. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Now, again, this isn't Lego here. This is Mega Blocks. But let's get this thing opened up and check it out. I love the art on this box, by the way. Let's see, where's the tape at? This is 824 pieces, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go. I'm not the greatest at building. There's more tape. I think there is. I don't see any, but something's holding it. All right, this thing is all like individually bagged up. 11. There's a lot of bags here. To close this knife before anybody gets hurt. This is a lot of pieces, man. This stream might take a while. Hopefully the sound and everything is all good. Hmm. Well, that's cool. It's all individually bagged and numbered. That is a huge instruction booklet. Let me slide this box back together and move it out of the way. Oh, there's some cool art on the inside of the box too. I usually throw boxes away, but I might actually keep this one. Now let's check out this booklet. That's cool. It's set up like a Pit Boy kind of. Some cool art in here too. All right, where do the instructions start here? All right, bag 1, 2, and 3 to kick it off. Here's bag one. Here's bag two. Bag three. All right. I'll go ahead and put these in order right fast. There's 4 and 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 2 bag sixes. Both of them have a line under them, so I don't know. I guess that one of them is bag 9, but both of these have a line under it, so that's kind of weird. Yo, what's going on, comic fan? Okay, this is bag 6, and this is bag 9. Put that on this side. It's nighttime over there, just chilling. Nice. All right. Starting off with bag 1 here. Hmm. I think I need to open this one first. Okay. I'm already a little bit confused. Turn the camera down. Sure thing, man. Let me try to back this up a little bit so it's easier to see. Okay, all of these were in bag 3, so I'm guessing every one of these bags is part of bag 3. Okay. Where's this piece go? Yo, what's going on, Kenneth? How's it going, man? All of this is just the first 3 bags, huh? All right, yeah, dang. This whole like several pages is just the first 3 bags. All right, cool. So I will go ahead and open all of these up. Man, I need a bigger tray. All right, hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go get a secondary tray to put to the other side. I will be right back. Okay. It looks like I will have to be referring to the instruction a lot. Move this back a little bit to make it easier to see. And just start ripping bags. This bag had the figure in it. Check that out. It's pretty cool. These guys, the Mega Blocks seem a lot more articulated than the Lego pieces. He actually has movable arms, elbows, knee joints. I did not expect it to be like an articulated figure. That's pretty cool. Came with a laser rifle. Try to get it in hand here. And a little piece that actually makes it look like he's shooting a laser. That's all right. I will move him aside for now. Try to keep all these piles separate so I know what goes where a little easier. There's a lot of pieces already, and it's just 3 bags. Okay, this is the base. Now, what's everybody up to this Saturday? Hopefully everybody's having a good one. That's cool. They made it look weathered and like rusted and dirty, just like Fallout the game. Any of you guys played Fallout, the Fallout series at all? Okay. Man, some of these pieces are shaped really strange. Okay, it's a red stripe. I think that goes on the outer edge. Okay, this is the piece I'm looking for, it looks like. What's that? Okay. Trying to make it look like the picture here, so I don't screw up too bad. All right, it looks like this connects these pieces like so. All right, first piece connected. And a long way to go. What's next here? That covers the length this way. All right, perfect. There will probably be some awkward silences in the stream here while my brain tries to contemplate what I'm doing. Wait, was I supposed to use smaller pieces? Okay, hold on. I may have used the wrong piece there. That is a weird looking piece. I'm not seeing one that looks like that. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to use. Okay, that's a thicker piece as well. All right. I've stacked the wrong piece on the side here. Usually have a knife handy to remove parts. I need one. I got no fingernails. Okay, so that is One has 4 and one has 3. All right. That's too many. All right, there's a 4. Where's the 3? Hmm. Oh, okay, here we go. 4 and a 3. All right, the 3 goes toward the front of it. Okay. There's the 4. And where's that other piece? All right. There we go. Little hooks going like on the back of it. I guess that's like a hinge that will connect to another piece. Need a single gray block. All right. Another hinged piece. Get a corner piece, a 3 and a 4. Okay. And that just builds up on top of the other wall. All right, this hinge goes in the opposite direction. Ah, okay. I forgot another piece here. This goes on the bottom of the hinge. Okay. That right. Hmm. All right, that doesn't look right. Okay, I see where I made the mistake. There we go. This piece goes on top. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. I have to keep taking my glasses off because I can't see up close, but then I can't see far away either. Okay, I don't think it's that piece. Okay, I need two of those. All right. You ever watch a blind guy put together Legos before? All right, now I need two of these pieces. Okay. All right. 28 minutes, and this is the progress of. Oh, that's fantastic. Have the same problem with your glasses. I already bought cheap reading glasses for small print. Yeah, it's weird. Like I take my glasses off, and everything in front of me right now on the screen completely blurry. I can see no details, but I have to take the glasses off to see up close because it's too blurry up close with them on. Plus, it's like really hot in here, and I'm sweating. I can't really have my fan on because it sounds like a hurricane if I turn the fan on. Yo, what's up, Fanboy Prime? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Okay, this piece looks like it goes here. And where is this piece? Okay. What? Okay, here, I think. All right. Driving home? Safe travels, man. I saw where you said you weren't going to do the Saturday stream for a couple weeks because you're on vacation. So I hope you have a great one, man. If you're not doing anything after you get home, man, feel free to jump on with me. I could definitely use somebody to help fill the silence while I'm trying to concentrate. See, it looks like this piece maybe. Where is that piece at? Okay, that looks right. All right, this piece rounds that corner off. It looks like this piece attaches that. Okay. All right. Slowly but surely getting there. Yo, what's going on, Wilbur? How's it going, man? It's been 31 minutes, and so far this is my progress. Okay, let's see here. Need one of these. Where is that piece? All right, one of these. I don't see a double piece like that. I see a triple piece. Oh, here we go. I think this is. Maybe. Hmm. All right, I think this is the piece. I don't see any others like that, so that must be the piece I need. Okay. All right, this one looks like it goes here. On the third row. Okay. All right, this one goes one behind it. It looks like the picture so far. You'd say, hey to Fanboy Prime, but he's on vacation. All right. Need two of these pieces. Ah, okay. Man, this is really complicated. switching between Clark Kent and Superman by taking off his hypnotic glasses. Okay, and I need a smooth piece. Okay, a flat smooth piece. Where would that be at? Yeah, is that one? I don't know. The only ones with a smooth top are thick. Oh, wait, okay. There's one. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to attach these two pieces together with the indent facing that way, it looks like. The smooth piece needs to go here to attach them. Let's see, where does this piece go? All right. Oh, okay, this must be one of the walls or something. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see that. It was upside down. It's like a tiny poster with some wall art from the games. That's really cool. Okay, so this is an interior wall. I need two of those. Where is the other one at? Oh, here we go. Cool. I got some shelving. Okay, that must be these pieces. How many of those do I need? Four of those. Man, they put a ton of detail into this. Seem to remember an old story in which Lana Lang couldn't recognize Superman and Clark because the glasses were somehow disguising him. I remember that. I've seen. I don't have that issue, but I've seen. I've seen that cover. I'm pretty sure I saw. I saw it on Gray Man's channel, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the shelving goes in the gap here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw Gray Man show that cover. Okay, does it matter which one of the Okay, it's actually two different options here. One of the posters has more of a faded look, and another one is a little bit newer. You can use either one you want. I think I'll use that one. All right, and then the wall. It's pretty cool. The wall looks like it attaches. Okay, all the way against that end. Okay. What was that double piece? All right. It goes like so. All right. I need. Okay, I need 2 of those. Okay. All right. Got the first interior wall up. Kurt Swan was doing the art back then. That's awesome, man. I love some Kurt Swan Superman. Get a close up of that. All right, looking pretty good so far. Put the extra poster to the side. Get another double wall. And 3 of the single walls, or single braces rather. Okay. Oh, I need 5 corner pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's see, it looks like 1 thin corner piece. If I can find it. All right, there we go. And it looks like these just I'm supposed to put another thin piece on top of that. Okay, that's what it looks like here. Oh, yep, okay. Add another thin piece to the top of this. I missed that earlier. All right, then just start stacking these. It looks like 4 a thin piece and then another top piece. Okay, and let's see, one piece goes this way. Okay, and that one goes that way. Well, looks like that one just stacks up right in the center. Okay, and this one goes there. And try that way or this way. Okay, looks like this way. All right, it's actually starting to look a little like something now. Let's see. Two of these smaller pieces. Two of this weird hinge looking piece. Okay. And one triple hinge. Where in the world is that weird looking piece at? There we go. Okay, that's step 14. We'll go ahead and get step 15 out here. Two more of these pieces. One corner piece. Two more of those strange triple hinge looking pieces. Okay. There's one, two. Let's see, four piece. Right, one with 8 pieces on it. All right. Okay. That one goes here. It's erected. Which direction is that facing? Okay, it's out this way. All right, that does not want to snap on. Wolfstrid 42, wondering what the AI recommended this time. They recommended a half blind guy trying to put together Legos that can't see anything. Welcome to the stream. Right, that piece does not want to snap on. Let me pull this whole piece off and try it this way. All right, perfect. Better lighting would be smart, but I've only got the one light above me and the window to the side. I'm the rare broke YouTuber that's not monetized, so I can't really afford better equipment. Did I do that right? Okay, I did. By the way, this is what I'm trying to put together. All right, looks like this piece reaches over to create the doorway. If it will snap on. There we go. Got to work the angles. Oh, okay, that is a weird way to do it, but okay. Wait, yeah, that's right. No, attach it to this piece. Okay. piece. Okay, this other small piece goes on top of that to even it out. All right, it looks like this connects this side. All right, starting to get somewhere, kinda. That's cool they added the details of the posters and the shelving in there. Do I have another three-piece? Okay, right there. Got three of the long pieces. We're on this. Okay, a four-piece. That is step 16. All right. Which way should this be facing? Looks like this corner goes on here. And I guess the rest just go connect them. Okay. Well, that can't be right. I guess that is right. So, okay, it does come to a point over the edge. Okay. Okay. Come on, snap on. Looks like the four and then the three. All right, I need another hinge piece. Corner, a 3, and another 4. Okay. Looks like the hinge goes on this way. Slowly making some progress. And then the 4 piece. The 3 piece, and then the corner. All right, cool. Four piece and 2 6 pieces. Three 6 pieces. Nope. Lighting is fine. Appreciate that comment, fan. It wouldn't hurt to get like a, I don't know what you call them. It's like a box light or something. Or a ring light or whatever. I don't know. But that would probably just reflect in the glasses and just have 2 rings here instead of 2 TV screens. Okay, looks like one attaches here. Four piece. All right, nice. Okay, this piece. 2 5 pieces. All right, perfect. Okay, looks like this one goes over the edge. The light should come from the direction of the window, so it's not going to reflect on the glasses. Yeah, I got this, it's hard to see there, but I got like some blackout curtains, but I opened them up a little bit. kind of a small room. Above me is just like an old school light with a pull chain and a ceiling fan. Moving on to step 20. Good grief, I'm already an hour into this thing. All right, let's see. Man, that is a weird looking piece. Where's that thing at? I need 2 of those. Do I only have 1 of them? Oh no, okay, there's the other one. Let's see. 2 corner pieces. And another 4-piece. Okay. Got the corners built here. And 1 of these. And that strange looking piece. Legos are definitely addictive. Like I said when I started, the first one I put together was that skyline I've got over here. Like this was the first Legos that I put together in like gotta be 30 years, maybe a little more. I saw this up at Walmart and I bought it. And it just kind of man, I don't know, it just kind of hooked me on it. And I already knew I wanted this Fallout set. Okay, looks like that goes in the middle. This other weird hinge looking piece. And the corner to round it off. I need 2 of these round corners. I tell you, man, I'm so thankful for instruction books, man. There is no way in the world I would even get close to putting this together without instructions. Uh, hmm, another weird looking piece. Okay, let's see. There's one. Hmm, where is the other one like that? Oh, here we go. Need 1 flat piece. Okay. And the long flat piece. There we go. The lamp you talked about earlier is called a study lamp. Which way? Okay, this piece goes in the middle here. Looks like. Did I get the right size? Okay, I think it's this size. Yeah, I think it's this piece. Maybe. Huh. Could be that one. Okay, yep, it's definitely this piece. Cool. All right, that snaps on like that. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Goes this way. One time I had one of those like tall corner lamps that you can adjust and bend and stuff. That thing was like having a spotlight on you. It was super hot in here. Okay, that looks like it goes over this piece. These two corners. All right. A little more progress. Let's see. Two of these pieces. And these two long ones. Too short. Okay. 1 4 block. 1 6 block. Okay. All right. Looks like this one goes on facing this way. That one should pop on right next to it. Oh, it might help if I turn it the right way. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Okay. Looks like this piece snaps on here. Got a 3 piece. The 4 piece and another 3 piece. Okay, moving on. Step 24 coming up. Two of these super small pieces. Okay. Okay, just one of those and one of these. Okay. Cool. Hmm. Where's that piece? Okay, it looks like one of these. Okay, that's that piece. Well, that looks right. This is a bunch of like super small pieces trying to get together. All right, looks like this piece goes on top of that one. Flat end on that side, maybe. And it attaches here. And that piece goes right in there. How far do I push it in? Does it go like all the way? Okay, it looks like it goes against that very edge, so gotta force that in a little bit. Okay, step 26. The crap kind of piece is that? That this thing? All right, it looks like a little vent almost. Just a little one piece. Another one of those weird looking things. Another one of those. Okay. Looks like this little vent piece goes on top of that piece. Which way is it facing now? Okay. The grates are facing that way. See, single piece goes on the bottom. Looks like this piece goes in that way. Okay. What was that other piece? Okay, perfect. I was wondering what this little rubber piece was for. Looks like it attaches those two. All right, it does. Perfect. Okay. All right. Got that little piece together. I don't know what that thin little rubber piece was for, but it's pretty cool. All right, now where do I put that? What? Okay. Looks like that attaches to the side like so. Where are those little round end caps? There's one, two. And it looks like it goes over the pipe. Kind of unattached itself there. All right, there we go. Ah, shoot. I should have. Okay, I got to put these on first. That little flexible piece is trying to give me some trouble. All right. Check it out. Let me move this up where it can be seen a little bit. All right. Next step. Two of these smooth one pieces. One, two. Getting close to getting the first three bags together. Right. Four of these. see, 2 of those. Two of these. Yep, all right, perfect. And 2 of these long ones. All right. Looks like it snaps on that way. All right, these 2 hinges face that direction. And a smooth piece to top it off. And just repeat the process with this side. Should I put that the opposite way? Oh, yep, okay. That one's going in the opposite direction. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I have to snap these off and put it on the other side if I screwed up. All right, that looks, all right, I did it right. Which side does that snap onto though? All right, like that. Some of these are a little bit difficult to snap into place. With, there we go. All right. Now this side. All right, cool. Looks like the hinges for the door. What step was that? Okay. Step 31. It's like one of these. This red piece. And 2 of these. And where is that small piece? Oh, okay, that snaps on right here. Excellent. Okay. Okay, these go next to the pipe, it looks like, on the other door. Come on, man, snap in. Cool. All right, and that goes this way. Boom. Doorway complete. Okay, that piece and these two pieces. Oh, okay, that's why it looks like it. It simulates a broken corner. I was trying to figure out how that worked. How much did this set cost? This one is actually Mega Blocks. It's like a Lego's competition, but this was $79 up at Target. It's a 824 pieces. I believe it was a Target exclusive set, but if I'm not mistaken, they also have them on Entertainment Earth website. It looks like it snaps on like that. And these two pieces. I'll put that one on upside down. Okay, that's why it's not lining up. There we go. Cool. That's kind of the awning over the door there. Excuse me. All right, now this piece finally comes in hand. And I need two of these. Was it this piece? We'll get a closer look at this. Yep, yep, okay, it's those pieces. Okay. It attaches like so. Maybe. You're supposed to angle up like that? Huh. Okay, I think it does. Okay. Looks like it is made to go at a little bit of an angle. That's strange. No, that one snapped on normal. What the world? Wait, did I get? Oh, what the crap? Okay, that's the wrong piece. All right, I need a flat piece. All right, that makes more sense. All right, this is for something else. It was the flat pieces I needed to snap onto that. You were looking at the price online there. Prices were from 90 to 110. Not sure what that converts to US, but it probably comes out to about what it is here. But I'm pretty sure 79 was the retail. It was like I think 84 with tax. Okay. Man, where's that piece? Is that this thing? Okay, I think that's this. Hmm. Oh, okay. There's that piece. There's that vent. Okay, there's another vent piece. And this piece. $1 equals 0.9. Okay. That's like 90 cents maybe. $1 equals 90 cents. Oh, I need two of those pieces. Okay, there's the other one. It looks like it snaps on the front. Yo, what's going on, bub? How you doing today, man? Making some progress here. I've almost got the first 3 bags completed on the first part of the building. This might be a stream that I break up into multiple parts because there's way more bags behind me. This was just the first 3 bags, and I think there's like 15 bags in this set. 824 pieces total. And it's been an hour and 40 minutes almost, and this is as far as I've gotten. No worries, bub. Most people do spell it with 2 S's. Oh, that's a big bit piece. Okay. Which direction is that facing? Okay, this way. This thing snap on that. Okay, looks like there. Where's that piece? So what you up to today, Bubs? Anything interesting going on? Okay, looks like it snaps right into the middle of this board with the vent facing that way. All right, these last 2 hinge pieces. All right. I'll just drop it right here in the chat, and you can jump on, bub. There we go. See this yellow piece. Okay, the green piece first. All right. Okay, and that one attaches there. Just slide into the hinge. Oh, okay, cool. Snaps on and lifts up. Okay. Where is the button for guests on here now? Did I put the wrong link in? Yo, how's it going, man?
Hey, going good. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
took me a minute. Forgot I had the
I,
sound all the way down on the TV. But man, the
I,
tornadoes hit you up there?
yeah, tornadoes got us.
Didn't have any damage to your home, did it?
No, in fact, I hate to even say the tornadoes got us because we didn't have any. It's just the wind, I guess. Today even, so the tornadoes came through last night, and we were fine. And then today, the wind like blew a power line somewhere, so my whole neighborhood has no power.
Oh man.
So you know what that means? It's rum 30. Don't need any power to have a good drink. Went and got some Hardee's for lunch or dinner. I don't know what it'll be.
Yeah.
My wife went to go play with her mom, help her out. And so that leaves me home making drinks, smoking cigars, and hanging out with Russ.
Sounds like a pretty good day other than no power.
Yeah, really. Almost couldn't ask for a better one, could I?
How's the heat up there? You got any kind of air going?
That kind of sucks because it's pretty warm.
Yeah.
So like I've got all the windows closed and everything out in the house, but it definitely could be cooler.
I know it's hot down this way.
Yeah, the AC kicked off about 2:30 Eastern, so. But there's actually a decent breeze outside,
That's good.
so I'm not complaining. Not that I would anyway. Just gonna stay out of the air, stay out of the sun or whatever, and try and catch some air. Ah, now we're talking. I don't know what kind of angle you're gonna get. Good Lord. That's not much better. Oh well, just have to deal with it. It's probably been worse.
Yeah. All right, it looks like I got the first 3 bags completed there.
Oh, looks good.
You ever play any Fallout?
No, my son's a big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays and enjoys, but I never have. I've tried. I know you like it, right? I know Grayman plays it still
Yeah,
a lot,
I've only ever really played the 4th game.
which is Fallout 4, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That's the main one, right? That's what everybody plays.
Yeah. I've heard New Vegas was really good, but I haven't had a chance to check it out. That one came out on PS3.
Yeah, he plays that one too. I think it's on PC and Xbox now too.
Yeah,
In
yeah, they got
fact,
it on Xbox Game
yeah,
Pass.
didn't they just put it on Xbox Play Pass?
Yeah, I think so.
So now
It's
you
been
can
a
play it there.
since I had the Xbox Pass though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I dropped it when they went up on the price last time. It's like $20 now a month.
Is it really?
Yeah. For like the ultimate version.
Well, you don't have to get the ultimate, right?
No, you got the other version is 15 a month. You still get all the games, but you have to wait a little while on the day one games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think that used to be $12, and it must have went up to 15 because I know that's the one my son's on, and I pay that for him because I'm a nice dad.
Yeah.
There's my cigar for the day. It's the biggest cigar I have right now. We're gonna fire it up and make it a big one.
All right.
Just for you, Russ. This is my celebration cigars right here.
Nice. You ever do any Lego or anything?
Oh yeah. I don't do a whole lot for myself, but anytime I'd buy Lego for my son, that was for me. Like I didn't have a choice, you
Do
end
the
up
set
building it.
come with like extra pieces?
Yeah, usually.
Okay. I got some extras from these first 3 bags here, and I didn't see no place to put them. I don't
Well, a
know
lot
what
of
this is
times
supposed to be. I think that's just like a tool to help remove
it is.
box.
It is. That's for if you put one in the wrong place, you can use that to pop it back off.
That's good to know. Being dyslexic, I tend to get some of this stuff backwards. I have to put these extras in a bowl or something.
Yeah, I usually use a little Ziploc bag.
Whoops. The tray pulled the controller off the shelf. Yeah, there is a lot more bags.
I mean, you're going by the instructions, right? There, the bags have letters and numbers, right?
Yeah, thankfully. The first 3 bags is what completed this first little section.
Nice.
But there's like, let's see, there's 15 total bags.
Wow. You're keeping the little baggies, right?
Yeah, I got them off in the corner here. All right, looks like bags 4 and 5 go together.
Naturally.
I'm trying to figure out what this piece was for. This was an extra piece in the first part, but I didn't see nowhere where anything like that would go in the instructions.
Well, did you already use one like that?
No.
I know a lot of times you'll get a second, like if there's proprietary pieces like that where they're unique to the set, they'll put another one in there just in case you
I'm just
lose or you
wondering
break it or something.
if it goes on a little bit later.
It must. Did you keep it with the bag that it came out of?
Yeah, that came out of bag 3.
So, like, put it back in the bag 3 and set it aside. That way, you know where to get it from later. That's what I do. So when I have extra pieces from, because you'll always have extra pieces while you're building, and then somewhere on like the 10th page, it'll say from bag 3, get this piece. You're like, what?
Yeah. Bag 4. Bag 5 has multiple bags in it.
A bag within a bag within a bag.
Yeah, it looks like 2 or 3 pouches in bag 5. Take these extra pieces and put them all in the same bag and move them out of the way.
You excited for Heroes? Less than a month away now, right? Or close to a month away.
Yeah, starting to get hyped for it. You coming back this year?
Yeah, but I'm only coming for Friday.
Oh, really? Oh man, I'm only going to be there on Saturday.
I know. So I may try and come early Saturday morning, but the point is I'm leaving Saturday. So
making the drive back home.
Right. So if I check out of the hotel and go down to the thing, maybe I'll do that. Say hi for a couple of hours, but then, we got to get going. It's a 6-hour drive. So,
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try to be there Saturday morning as soon as they open, so maybe I'll get to see you.
yeah, that'll be good. Did you already get your tickets and everything? So you don't have to do all that?
Nah, not yet. I always pick them up the day of because I never really know if the ride's gonna have to back out or if something else might happen.
Didn't Naman and Roger give you a ride last year?
Yeah, yeah. I went with Saturday with them, and then I went again Sunday with my niece and nephew.
That's right.
So last year it was cool. I got to go twice. You got any autographs or sketches you're looking for this year?
I took a quick look through the guest list and I didn't see anything that I just had to do. I may get an Adam Hughes, one of his afternoon sketch jobs that he does, and then get his wife to color it a little bit. I may do one. I haven't decided. I'm going to bring some blanks. I'll put it like that.
Oh yeah.
And then see what I can get done. And then I'll be hunting some Golden Age books to finish up my runs.
The what is it? Planet Comics or?
Mm-hmm. Planet Comics, Captain Science, um, Strange Worlds, and Strange Adventures.
How close are you to completing those runs?
Depends on the run. Some of them I'm missing. Like I think the closest I am on any of them is like 3 books away. So I got a ways to go on any of them. I won't be. I'll put it like this: I won't be completing any of them that day. But I would like to get a book towards the run. That would be towards any one of those runs would make me happy.
I know it usually takes a while with Golden Age.
Yeah. I also got to make sure I catalog all the books I already have because I've been kind of lazy about that this year. And so I got to make sure that I have it all correct,
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll go and buy a double.
And wrote some stuff down.
Do you have like a want list ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mostly just some run fillers, but a couple bigger books I'm on the hunt for, like DC Comics Presents 26. Like
What's that?
That's the first Teen Titans in preview: Starfire, Cyborg, and Raven.
In preview?
Yeah, it's got like I forget how many, like a 5 or 6 page story in the back of the book or something.
Is that the one with Superman on the cover, kind of like cringing under a big?
Yeah, Superman and Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no discrepancy about that book. That's the first Teen Titans, right?
Yeah, because it was like a multiple page preview.
Right.
Teen Titans issue 1.
It's a solid book. I have a couple of books on my low radar.
Yeah.
Like first appearance of Deathstroke. I still don't have that.
Oh, that's issue 2.
Teen Titans issue 2, I think. That's on my list. Just never picked it up. Always meaning to, and never did get a copy.
Uh-huh.
And I like it. It's a true first. No argument as to his first appearance. He's on the cover. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yeah.
And he looks like himself, not like Disco Nightwing.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind finding a low grade copy of gosh, I think it's All Star Comics 57, the first Power Girl.
Yeah, I've got a decent copy of that. I got it signed by somebody. Maybe Conway. I think I had him sign it. Or did Mike Grell do the cover on that? The
Um,
hell is
that's
that a dog?
yeah, that's the dog from the series. It's funny, his name is Dog Meat in the
So is
game.
this based on the series or the game?
The game.
Did you enjoy the series?
I never got to watch that one. Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
heard that they were supposed to come out with a Blu-ray, but I don't know if they actually will or not. If they do, I'll probably pick it up.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, because I don't really want to get a streaming service for one show that's over in like 6 or 8 episodes.
That's exactly when I like to do it. I like to only keep a streaming service for 1 month and then binge watch everything I can after those series are over, as much as I can in a month. And if I can't get it all in a month, but I am working on it, then I'll keep it for a second month. And then once I've watched everything I want from that service, cancel that fucking thing and get a different one, and then watch everything I want from there.
I did that with Game of Thrones like 2 or 3
Yeah,
years ago. I had a month-long free trial for HBO, and in the month I just binge watched like all 6 or 7 seasons, however many they were.
my God,
Then when the free trial was up, I canceled the service.
that's the way to do it. That'll teach them.
I know it's kind of it's like Netflix. They don't do free trials at all anymore. It's crazy.
No, and their prices have got ridiculous.
Yeah,
And I don't
I
know if
had
they have
Netflix
commercials
for a
now,
while.
or I think they have like their lowest tier has commercials now.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's $8 for the commercial tier.
I
But
tried that, but
I had,
man, watching commercials during movies sucks.
yeah. I know. I mainly had Netflix for Monday Night Raw, and they went up to like 20 something dollars for the ad free. And
Yeah.
but it's crazy because Monday Night Raw still has to have ads. I'm like, this is ridiculous paying that much to watch this every week with ads.
Did you drop it down to the ad tier?
No, I just canceled the service because I've got Disney Plus, Max, and Hulu all on one bundle.
Oh, did that come with Max? See, mine was Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu
Yeah,
on a
the bundle
bundle.
I saw it didn't have ESPN, but it had Max instead. So I
I
got
use the
that for
ESPN because we watch a
17.99.
lot of sports. How much?
It's 17.99 for the ads and 30 without ads. That's not bad for 3 services. That's like $10 a piece, no ads.
Yeah, I think that's what I pay. Plus, another service that a lot of people don't talk about is the Amazon Prime one. I mean, you mentioned it earlier when you were talking about Fallout,
Yeah.
but that one, since we already get Amazon Prime, having that added to it was nice. We watched a movie last night on it. It has ads too, though.
Oh, really?
It didn't used to. They just added ads this year.
I've heard The Boys was pretty good too over on Amazon, but I've never seen that series either.
I don't like that, like ridiculous violence, extreme sex and violence shows. I don't watch too much of that. I mean, I like a violent show, but I want violence for violence sake, not for comedy's sake. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, when I'm watching like Game of Thrones, that's just straight up violence because it's an action show. You know what I mean? But then, like something like The Boys, someone accidentally blows somebody else's head off, and it's supposed to be funny. but that's not really funny. It's just violent, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard that show gets really crazy.
Yeah. They're going for shock value.
Wellbore said Tubi had some pretty good shows. That's
That's
that's a
free, I think.
completely free service, yeah, but it's ads. I watched the old Lois and Clark show with Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher on there.
I didn't know Dean Cain was on that show. I only watched Terry Hatcher.
Yeah, that was the main reason I watched when I was a kid.
That's one beautiful woman. She was a Bond
I
girl.
say kid, but I think that show was what, 94? No, it came out in like 96 or 97, didn't it? So I would have been like 16 or 17 when it first came out.
Probably helped make a man out of you, Russ.
Yeah. Like that was the main reason I watched any show back when I was a teenager. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Xena.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to go get another drink.
All right. Trying to find this
All right,
really
we're
weird
going back.
little. Oh, it was right in front of me. Okay, let's see how this goes together. By the way, I opened up bag 4 and 5. I'm working on that right now. Yeah, I don't think this is something I can do all in one stream. It'll probably, if I did, it would be ridiculous. Looks like this snaps on like that. Okay, that goes on this way. Yeah, I'm already 2 hours in and I haven't made much progress, so getting this all done in one stream would take forever. Looks like that just snaps on that side to level it out. This way. Okay. I think that's right. Let me do this right fast. There we go. Okay, what's the next step here? Did I put that on the right piece?
Took a piss off the deck too, if you're wondering what took so long. I thought you were a close enough friend that you could hear that. Not the piss, but the story about it.
Okay, I think that's the right piece.
Uh, this is awesome. Tornado winds blowing, but they're pretty. They make a pretty sound. Yeah, you see. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just turn it around. Can you see the trees blowing?
Oh yeah. I bet that
I mean,
feels good out.
it does. I'm not standing directly in it because I don't want my cigar to shred apart, and I want to stay in the shade. Woo! Mm, that cigar is so damn good. It's my special occasion cigar. I just bought them about a week and a half ago, and there's only 4. I only bought. Well, I had 5, but I smoked one at the place, and I bought the rest of the box. So I got 4 of them, and it was just too good to not buy. And they had them on sale, kind of, or they were at least for sale, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Is that the
So
posted on Instagram?
yeah, I was just so happy to get them, and I was like, I'll save these for special occasions, but today seemed like a good day for it. And then I'll be down to 3, which is good because you don't want to have 4 special occasion cigars. That's just too many. That's not. How can it be a special occasion? Do you really have 4 of those a year? Probably not. So instead, I'm using it as therapy. It's going to be my therapy cigar today, since I have no power in the house. I can't play Marvel Rivals.
Oh man, I haven't tried that game yet. I need to because it's like free to play.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's amazing how computer intensive it is, though. Like, if you tried to play it on your little PC, I don't think it would do it.
Oh yeah,
I
I
tried
probably
to
do
play.
it on PlayStation or Xbox.
Yeah, I tried to play it on my. I tried to play it on my PC can handle it and does great, but I tried to play it on my laptop and it couldn't handle it. So I played on Xbox.
Is it cross-platform?
It is and it isn't. So it's cross-platform, but it doesn't have cross-save between platforms.
Uh,
So if you play in your, so like for me, I play on my PC, so none of my PC progress saves to my Xbox progress. So once I started really getting better at the game, I stopped playing on the PC because I felt like a waste of progress, you know?
yeah, but you can like Xbox can play against PlayStation.
Yeah, and PC. I was actually looking to pick up another Xbox to put in the bedroom.
Really?
Yeah,
You
because
know, they got up on their prices lately. It's crazy.
I can't
The
believe it.
I was
Go
looking at
ahead.
some Series X's because I've got the Series S, the digital. So I was looking at the
Yeah.
physical console, and man, they went up $100 on it. That's
Why?
insane.
What's happened? Is it because of the tariffs?
I don't think so. I mean, because the console's like 5 years old now, and the prices tend to go down, not up.
Yeah, I don't understand what happened. I mean, I bought my Series S, right, the digital, like you have. I bought it for $250 the year after it came out. On it was like a black.
Okay, it goes this way. Did the sound cut out? Okay. I lost Bug. You like Green Lantern because he makes kryptonite in the cover with his ring? Definitely. This piece attaches to that piece, but this way or long ways. Okay, it must be this way. See, where are those corner pieces? Okay. What? Okay, I think that's right. I don't know. But multi-layered? Okay, it is. All right, cool. Kind of like a dual, a little bit of a dual layered piece. Okay, where do these two pieces go? That don't make any sense. All right, take it easy, well, boy. Safe travels home, man. Like this. Okay, maybe that's right. I don't know. Two more of the corner pieces. Two more of these pieces. Okay, I see. Just attaches with the corner. That way. Okay. Not sure if I did that right. Look at the next page and see. That's supposed to be dual layer, or is that supposed to be smooth? It's showing like a way bigger gap between. Did I put it the wrong way? Okay, that attaches to the ground piece, so that has to be flat. It can't be dual layered. Interesting. Okay, I screwed up somewhere. I may have. Was I supposed to use the smaller piece for that or the bigger piece for that? It's so hard to tell from the picture. Well, let me snap that back off and take a look. No, that's the right piece. But somehow it's got to be flat and not layered up like that. So the other piece, okay. Let's snap these back off for a second. How would I make that go on smooth when it's up at an angle like that? All right, somewhere here I screwed up. Like I gotta figure this out. Are those pieces not supposed to go under that? Man, it is confusing how they have this picture here. My brain is not comprehending the photo that I'm looking at. There's clearly attached on the bottom. This piece. And it's showing that. I mean, I guess it sinks. It's showing the first two blocks. Okay, I see where I screwed up at. It doesn't go under it, it goes on top of it. And it's attached with this corner piece. No? Well, that's a, oh, like that. Okay. All right. My simple brain finally figured it out. That was supposed to go on top, not on the bottom. So it's completely level now. All right. That took way too long to comprehend what I was looking at there. It looked like it went on the bottom, but it didn't. Okay, now these pieces attach. All right. That makes way more sense. Now it's actually got the gap that it is supposed to have. Okay, now I can move on to step 44. That is another one of these blocks. Let's see, two of these weird angle blocks. Not that one. There we go. And some of these look similar, but they're just different enough to really throw you off. Do all these face that same direction? Oh, okay. Nope. All right. Cool. How many of those are there? Okay. All right. think I just need 2 of them from now. Going in the opposite directions. Okay, looks like that piece attaches here. And that. Is that right? I think that's right. Yes, okay. All right, 2 more of those. Let's see. What is that? 1x4. Yeah, I think that's, no, that one's curved. Where's a flat one? I need a gray one. Um, hmm, is that 4? No, that's 5. Okay. Gotta have one shorter than that. Okay, there we go. Ah, there's the gray one. Cool. All right. 2x4. That would be this one. All right. Okay, looks like a single piece goes here. That snaps in there. These 2. Snap in right there. Okay. Where is that piece at? Okay, I think that's this. Okay, that one goes in the middle of this one. Yep, right direction. These 2. Wait, that's not right. Is that right? No, that doesn't cover the whole piece. Okay, I need a little bit of a longer, this piece. There should be one more of those somewhere here. All right. That's a weird angle. It looks like 4 pieces with hinges on top. There's one. Okay. Should be one more here. Like that. If I'm looking at the right piece. Yeah. Okay. There it is. For anybody just tuning in, I've got the first part built here, and I'm working on the second part of it. It looks like these all go facing at an angle. Okay. Welcome back, Bob.
Hey.
Okay,
Just
that must be
texting
like,
back. I was talking to my wife.
oh,
She called, and I don't know how to switch it when I'm on the phone between StreamYard and the phone call. I think it actually collects both. So, like, because I could hear you talking and I could hear her talking. I was like, I can't do this. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think Russ just told me he loves me and can't wait to see me again. I'm like, what is this? Which, hey, I appreciate it, brother. You know, any love is good loving.
throes of passion.
Our mutual buddy Roger just texted me, asking me how I was doing. Appreciate that, Roger, out there in YouTube land.
Yo, what's up, Barbarian? I didn't see you pop in, man.
What's up, Barb? And I'm on my last. It doesn't have to be my last glass of rum necessarily, but at that point, I'm out of Coke. So the rum and Cokes, I have to go to straight rum shots, and I don't think anyone wants to see that.
Oh yeah, I play Fallout 4 on the PlayStation and the Xbox sometimes, but it's been a while. I think I've got some old gameplay up on the channel from like 3, 4 years ago, maybe a little longer.
They put 76 on Game Pass.
Yeah, I played a little bit of that back when I had Game Pass.
Man, I remember when that first came out. It happened to coincide exactly with my son's birthday, and he was a
Oh,
huge Fallout 4 fan. Played it all day, all night. So I was so excited to get it for him, and I got him like the exclusive GameStop pack. Came with like a hat and a T-shirt or some shit, and a bunch of codes,
oh,
and
that's
a
cool.
physical copy, physical like disc for the game and everything. It wasn't a disc; it was a download code, but it had like a package, And he was super psyched. And after a week of playing it, I had already heard the reviews, and the reviews were just abysmal, right? That it was basically an unfinished, broken game. And and he was so sweet about it. And so I finally asked him about a week later. I was like, "How are you liking the game?" "Oh, it's great. It's great, Dad. Thanks again. I love it. It's great." And I said, "Really?" Because everybody said it sucks. I'm surprised. He said, "Oh, it's terrible, Dad. it's unplayable. I haven't played it in 2 days. I just didn't want to say anything." I was like, "It's all right, man. It's all good. Sometimes that happens."
Yeah, I heard it was really buggy at the start, but it's supposed to be a lot better now. They added a bunch more features and worked out a lot of the kinks.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes those games just aren't ready, but they have a release date and they're not going to miss it.
Yeah, I've noticed that especially with Bethesda games, the people that make Skyrim, Fallout, Oblivion, all those. The games are always super buggy to start with.
That Starfield, is that what it was called?
Yeah,
It got pretty good reviews early on for being an actually finished game because that was on the heels of 76, and people were really concerned it was going to be a travesty.
yeah, I heard it was pretty decent. I never got a chance to play it though because I had already canceled Game Pass by the time it came out.
Yeah, I was going to play it, but I'm just not much for open world, like task based games. I need much more rails. I need things on rails for me. I
Yeah,
prefer them better.
I
Even
like
Spider Man, like
a good
Spider Man.
story.
Did you play Spider Man 1 on PS4 or whatever? Or
Yeah, yeah.
like even
That
that
was
game
one
was
of
too
the,
much.
that was one of the few games I got when it first came out instead of waiting.
Like even that was too much open world for me. Like that was too much. I'm like, just tell me where to go and what to do and give me a boss battle. Like I don't need, collect 100 newspapers and go here and go there. Like it's just too much, man. Just give me a regular game. I tell you one I really enjoyed was and it was only quasi open world, and that was RoboCop Rogue City. That
Oh
was
yeah, I love that.
badass.
Yeah,
And it wasn't on rails. It had an open world concept, but they were very small open worlds, and very small environments. And the side quests were well laid out. It was obvious what you had to do, and
yeah. They
all
made
completely. You could
that
finish the
free.
whole game with, huh?
They made that free recently on PlayStation, so I got to
Yeah,
play it last month. It was really good.
yeah, it's good. And the side quests, you don't have to complete them to finish the story, but you do in order to like upgrade your guns and to level up your RoboCop. You kind of need those side quests.
Yeah, by the end of it, I had the Auto 9 like full auto and no reloads. It made the game
Yeah,
super easy for the last few bosses.
yeah. You really have to have that, but you don't get it if you don't play the side quests.
Yeah.
And the story was kind of hokey, but I don't really need a good story to enjoy the game. I just need good gameplay and level design.
Barbarian prefers the open world. It depends on the game for me. Like some open world games take me a while to get into. I played the Witcher 3 recently, and it took a like. There's so many times I almost gave up on that game, but
Yep.
I finally got everything like mechanic wise figured out, and then I just started rolling through it.
Yeah, I tried to play that game 3 different times and have failed each time. I can't get the hang of it. It's too clunky. It's too open. Like, and I didn't understand. I'm there with a sword, and some little skinny thing comes out of the water, and one shot kills me. And I'm like, what is this? Like, am I a badass or am I not a badass? Like, I don't like how they start your character out so weak. Like, At
Oh
least
yeah.
make me halfway good. I don't know. Like if when I was a kid and I played games like that, not open world, but games where you were weak to start and just every little thing like a fucking you death by splinter and shit, then I used to that's what cheat codes were for. And I pop in that cheat code and just blaze through the game in God mode. That was fun.
I remember like going to the stores. I didn't have the money to buy the magazine, so I would go in like a pen and paper and write down the cheat codes.
Hell yeah. Barnes and Noble. I used to do that every time. I'd go get something to eat and then I'd go sit in Barnes and Noble and get all the cheat code books and use it like a library and write down all the cheat codes and then go destroy the bathroom and then go home.
That's the way you do it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Gives you
Back
something
then,
to
I
think
didn't have
about.
a phone or nothing. I couldn't like take pictures of the codes to be
A
quicker.
phone? Nah, we're talking like pen and pencil or paper and
Oh yeah.
pencil even then.
It would have been nice to have a picture phone back then, but gosh, I didn't get my first phone until I was probably 27.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the first time I had a job and they told me I had to have a phone. I was like, "What? Are you going to pay for it?" They were like, "No." I was like, "What the hell?"
Oh
There
yeah.
was like an office. There was like an office cell phone. It's like you're expected to take that with you whenever you left the office. I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on. It was weird.
Like I've had this same LG Silo for like since it came out. I think in 2019.
Oh
Never had
shit.
phones, thankfully. I don't get like the whole mindset of having to have like the new iPhone every year or whatever.
Yeah, but at the same time, you could probably spend $25 at Dollar General and get probably a faster phone.
Yeah, probably.
Who's your service with?
It's Walmart Family Mobile.
Oh,
It's
they
only
got pretty good phones.
yeah, it's like $33 a month with tax. Not
Yeah,
bad.
and you get Wi-Fi, but you have limited data, right?
Yeah, the data's limited, but I got all the Wi-Fi.
And where the hell are you going, right? Like you don't need data on the go.
Nah, I hardly ever like unless I'm like at Heroes Con or something like that. It's the only place I really use it in public for like a long period of time.
That's once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. When I started using GPS more, that's when I was like, that's when the limited data plan started failing me because that GPS will kill your data, turn by turn directions and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
It takes all your data. I can't see the chat, so if they're saying anything to me, let me know.
Okay.
You know how it is on the phones. It's like impossible.
Oh yeah. No, it's rough. I used the phone for years.
Yeah.
It's well, Barbarian likes the building aspect in Fallout.
Oh, I hate that shit.
I spent a lot of time doing that in Fallout.
Once you tell me that there is a table that I have to build shit on, I'm out. Crafting, that's what they call it, right?
Yeah,
Anything that involves crafting, I can't stand that shit.
really.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think I have the patience for it. This is one of the best cigars I've ever had. Thank you, Russ, for sharing it with me.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, bub. I've never tried a cigar.
You don't need to. You be a good boy.
Of course, I've never really smoked either. I
I
remember
don't
having
smoke.
I remember having one cigarette when I was like 7 or 8, and I felt like I was gonna die. But it's funny because I used to watch the A Team growing up, and I
Yeah.
always wanted to try a cigar because of Hannibal, but I was always scared to when I was a little kid because the cigarette felt like it was gonna kill me.
Well, Wolverine chomp cigars, Punisher chomp cigars, Nick Fury chomp cigars. So for me, I always thought cigars were cool when I was a kid.
Yeah,
So maybe there's a reason why they don't let superheroes do that anymore. It is. I was an impressionable youth. This is all Stan Lee's fault.
were you always a big Wolverine fan growing up?
Oh yeah, I loved it. I like the idea of somebody just running around and killing everybody.
Yeah,
It's like this is somebody I could appreciate. It was good stuff.
I think that's the reason I liked Punisher when I was younger.
I like Punisher. I always like Daredevil too, and he's not a murderer generally.
I remember watching the Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren back in the day.
Oh yeah, that movie would have been good if they could have just made him wear the Punisher logo once. Like, come on,
Yeah.
dude. You never wore it the whole movie. Never even a fucking T-shirt, nothing.
I don't know if that was. I mean, I'm trying to think. Did Marvel own that back then, or was it another company, another studio?
I think they were still making their own movies back then, or maybe it might have been Miramax. I don't know. There's a couple of them that were making movies. I liked Blade. I thought that was a good Marvel movie back in the
Yeah,
day.
Blade was enjoyable.
When I was a kid, I collected all those Marvel trading cards, and that's how I learned about people. And that's why I don't shit on kids, because like my son, he'll come now. He's older, but still, he has all this comic knowledge, and none of it is from reading comics. I mean, he has a small comic collection, and he does read trades, but generally, all his comic knowledge comes from like YouTube shorts and videos explaining characters and storylines, and he watches a lot of that stuff, and he enjoys it, and I have no problem with that. Like, because when I was a kid, that's how I learned. It wasn't from reading comics, because comics were too damn expensive. When I was a kid, you get one comic, it was like $2 or $3 for one comic, and but I could get like 5 packs of cards for the same $3.
Oh yeah.
And learn about 20 something characters and storylines and stuff like that. So it's okay.
I don't know, most of the ways that I learned back then were the animated series.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
me
got me.
too.
Animated series is what got me into Batman and Spider-Man and X-Men. Because before that, it was just all Superman for me.
Oh yeah. At that time, well, eventually they had the Superman animated series, but it was okay, but it just wasn't as good as the Batman animated series. Like, I could watch the Batman animated series now. It's masterpiece theater.
Oh yeah,
But the
that
Superman is okay.
series held up better, I think, than Superman.
Yeah, it has. It's really good. But even the stuff that I used to watch, it's so hokey now. Like, I watched the Incredible Hulk with what's his name, Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, I watched that when I was a kid. Loved it. You know. And when people would call him Bruce Banner, I was like, no, his name's David. David Banner. What do you mean?
Yeah, that threw me off as a kid too. I remember the first time I heard somebody say Bruce Banner. I was like, who's that? Because I wasn't reading Hulk comics at the time. I was like,
Hell
that's
no.
the only Hulk I knew was
Yeah, me
Luther
too.
Ross.
Yep. And I watched the Spider-Man live action show. Did you ever see that?
No, I've seen reruns, but I never saw it when it was originally on.
Yeah, I watched that when I was a kid. Which I guess those were reruns too. Aren't we about the same age?
Uh, I think so. I'm 44. I'm gonna turn 45 in July.
Yeah, you're a hair older than me. I'm 44, but I just turned 44 in April.
Okay, I
So
got you
you're a
by.
little. Well, I mean, you got me by a lot of months at that point. You got me by almost a year.
Yeah, yeah. It's July 26th, so near the end of July.
Forgive me if I don't write it down.
Oh, that's all right. I'll take if anybody's watching, I'll
Nobody's
take
watching.
I'll take a Action Comics one for my birthday on July 26th. No big deal. Just a
No,
small.
but you know what I am gonna do? I'm thinking about next year doing it. I want everybody who cares about me, and I don't mean the YouTube community,
Yeah.
but the people in my daily to get together, and I really want first appearance of Supergirl.
Oh yeah, that's a book I've wanted for a long time. Action Comics 252.
Yeah, and I know it's a couple of thousand.
Yeah, I feel like I thought about trying to do like a big trade in up at Heroes Con and see if that gets me closer to getting it.
Man, even
Is
a
that
low grade, even a
that
low grade's over $2,000.
I know it's crazy. I've seen
So
1.0s for
ridiculous.
1,500. It's nuts, man.
Yeah, absolute rags, and they want tons of money for it. So that's a book that I would never really buy myself at
The
that
only
price.
way that I could ever get it would be a big trade in, and I would have to trade like a ton of books. I'd probably have to like do the whole Dark Phoenix saga and a couple other big books.
Well, that's something I consider too. Is like, so we had this big tornado rip through last night, right? We were fine, and I have insurance on my collection, right?
Yeah,
So, so I was sitting in bed last night thinking, if the whole collection gets wiped away, what would I do? So someone hands me a check for, quite honestly, it's going to be like 50, $60,000, right?
yeah.
So somebody hands me a check for $50,000. Do I really replace the entire collection? I don't think so. Like some of those books, I've had them. I like them. Do I need to have them again? I don't know. Like I think I would probably get books that I've never had before and fewer of them. Like I'd want a Hulk one. I would want a Superman, whatever, Action Comics, whatever that was. It 252, Action 252.
Yeah, the first Supergirl.
I'd want one of those. I would replace some books like my Hulk 180, Hulk 181. I would get those back again. I would want an X-Men, giant size X-Men one again. But then I would maybe try and get an X-Men one. You know,
Be a great book to have.
yeah. And with that kind of money, I could probably also pick up a AF-15 too. So I think I would also want to get my Daredevil back again, Daredevil 1, but that doesn't cost that much. But there'd be certain books I would get again. I would get a lot of the first appearance Silver Age keys that I never had, but I don't think I would replace anything other than first appearance bronze keys, first appearance Silver Age keys, and then I'd probably reinvest in Golden Age after that, and maybe buy a motorcycle.
Oh yeah. How like where do you go through to get like your collection insured? Because I've never even thought about doing that before.
Well,
Like a normal
it
insurance.
no, it's specific for collectibles. I don't necessarily recommend it for everybody, but if you have a big enough collection that you would replace or try to replace with similar type books in value, then maybe it's worth it. But if not, Like, if you think your collection's worth more than 10 to 20 grand, then I
Yeah.
think it's worth it. Then I think it's worth it because it's not cheap.
Mine is.
Like I pay hundreds of dollars a year to insure that collection.
Yeah.
So, if you're not, if like I said though, I mean hundreds of dollars, but I mean if they're going to hand me a $50,000 check because I lost it in a tornado, that's worth it, right?
Like the majority of my books are like dollar books. I've only got a handful of like bigger books, like Amazing Spider-Man 300. A couple of the books in the Dark Phoenix collection is worth a little more, but I don't think I have any book in my collection that's worth more than maybe $300 for a single book.
Yeah, so at that point you could self-insure. You could take the money that I'm spending on insuring books and you could just put it in a savings account or something and let it just sit there. And if anything ever happened, you would have the money to replace your collection,
Like
But I
there's
could
only
not.
a couple books I would have a little bit of a harder time replacing, like maybe 3 or 4 books in my collection.
Yeah, and that doesn't count the sentimental value of some of those books that I would
Yeah,
hate to lose.
but luckily most of my sentimental books only cost like $1 or $2.
Well, I mean, you got some signatures and stuff in there. Those could get harder to replace.
Let's see, I've got a John Byrne signature, several Dan Jurgens. I've got one George Perez, I think.
Yeah, they're not making any more of those.
Yeah, it's funny. I found the George Perez one in a dollar bin already signed.
My wife showed up, so I guess I'm getting the hook.
All
Woo.
right.
All right. You want to? You won't be able to hear him, and he can't hear you, but you can wave.
Hey.
There you go. Russ said, "Hey." All right, I'm hop off here.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Bob.
Be good, Russ. Thanks for hanging and enjoy your Legos.
Appreciate it, man. Have a
All
good
right,
one.
see y'all later.
Any book over 300 is too expensive. Facsimile all the way. Definitely. Like there's 2 books in my collection that I paid when I first got the Uncanny X-Men 101. I think that was 300, and then I paid about almost 400 for Avengers 57, the first Vision, and that book went down over time. But I traded that one in for Superman 199 and Superman 233, so that worked out good for me. But I remember it took me almost 6 months to pay off that Uncanny X-Men 101. It looks like these attach to each other somehow. Okay, that goes on the back side. Okay, I think the top piece goes on first. Is that attached like that? Or did I screw up the build? Um, hmm. Okay, I think it clips on with one of these. Okay, yeah, good deal. Clips on like that. Maybe. Um, hmm. How in the world does that attach? I may have messed this one up. Did it snap in like that? Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just didn't have it snapped in quite right. There we go. I'm assuming that's the one of the gas pumps. All right, yeah, it just snaps on right in the middle. Good deal. Wow, 3 hours already. This stream might definitely have to have a part two. Okay, one of those. One of those. Okay, one of those. Two of these. Okay, and one of these. Nope, that's the flat one. Okay, there we go. That's the piece I need. Okay, that attaches with one of these. Okay. Okay. Another one of those. These. Okay, it leaves 3 free. That must be the braces that go on the side. Okay. They want 57 and 59 go together. So, okay, I guess I'll skip 58 for now and go to step 59. Maybe. No, maybe not. I better. I better do step 58 next. Okay. I need a hinge piece. Okay. Yeah, these must be. Yeah. All right. That's what the hinge is for. Okay. One of these and another. Yep, another one of those. All right, now smooth piece goes like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to build like 4 of these, I guess. Right, got the first of 4 braces down. Put on my glasses so I can see the screen. how many pieces? It is 824 pieces. Is a lot. All right, it looks like the first brace. All right, that worked out good. The first brace hinges right on there. Not really sure how this one attaches. Oh, okay. I was supposed to do that the same with this piece as well. I got to make it look like that piece. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, times two. Okay. That had me confused for just a minute, but I got it figured out now. Merlin's Wand, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. And trying to get some of these pieces to snap on straight is a little tricky. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I think that is, no, that's right. Okay. This way. Almost put it on backwards. All right. Got the second of the four braces. 2 more to go on this piece. Already got the first piece set up here. Kind of hard to see in there now, but they added some great little details to these. Okay. Yeah, I think I've just about got the hang of this part of it. I didn't just jinx myself. Uh, okay, yeah, I messed up a little bit. To take this piece back off. Forgot to put one of the little hinges on the end here. Okay. Easy fix, easy fix. Okay, I just have to build one more of these. Come on, snap on. And if it goes on just a little bit crooked, it really don't want to go. There we go. All right. Oops. Okay, got all the braces done. Okay. This piece, two of these pieces. Smooth top. Man, how does this thing snap in? Wait. Okay, it's these ones. Got one round end and one smooth end. The other one had both round ends. Oh, okay, I see. It's like a ball joint hookup. It just attaches all four of these. Yep. That is a bit of a weird angle, but I think it's supposed to be like that. Yeah, that's how it looks in the picture. It's sloped just a little. There's some extra what does that snap on there? Oh, okay, it snaps on this side. A little bit extra moss to just snap on the side here. It looks like it goes in. Well, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, just go on like the other side to help attach it so it don't slide off. I believe so. Yep. All right. Cool. Keep it from falling off. Okay, then you can hinge it into the other piece. Um, all right. Okay. I think it just pops right in there. Yep. All right. Excellent. Oh, okay. This attaches those maybe. Yeah, I think these. Oh, it did. It did come with dog meat, bandana and all. It also came with the sole survivor here, shooting a laser rifle. That's pretty cool. These guys are actually articulated. They have elbow and knee joints. Way more movement than a regular Lego piece. It also came with a set of power armor, but that's in one of the other bags. Most definitely. The power armor you can actually like set up inside the garage area. Okay, yeah, it does look like this piece attaches. So this way. All right, yeah, that piece attaches in to keep it from falling apart, to make it one solid piece. All right, awesome. Try to push it down a little bit more. All right. It's working out pretty good so far. It looks like these ball joints snap in here. That will help attach the roof later. All right. Very cool. Okay, that's actually the first 5 bags down. I'm up to step 72. Yo, what's going on, Jackson? Wow, it's been 3 hours and 42 minutes so far. Here's a look at what I got going on so far. This took 3 hours and 40 minutes, Jackson. But yep, I just connected these 2 pieces. And it's kind of hard to see in there now, but there's the little Fallout poster and some shelving. There's Dog Meats. You missed him. And the Soul Survivor. Only 20 minutes late? Nah. Just, yeah, I went live a little earlier. Then I was planning to do it on at 5, but I went live just a little bit earlier than that to go ahead and get this thing started. Let me move aside here for a second. That was the first 5 bags. We have 6. Bag 7. Bag 6 and 7 is the next step. Eight. Where's bag 9? 9, 10, 11. There's the power armor in bag 12. It's really hard to see right now. But it came with a set of power armor too. Bag 13, 14, and 15. There's 15 bags altogether, and I've gone through 5 so far. There's 10 left. But I think I'm gonna make this like a 2-part stream or something, because it was almost 4 hours for 5 bags. I got 10 bags left. And I feel like this stream might go about like 8 hours if I don't cut the part. So I think I'm going to end part 1 here, and maybe tomorrow work on it some more for part 2 of this stream and the rest of these bags. So yeah, appreciate everybody that parts 2 and 3 later. Yeah, there might be a 3rd part. I might do 5 bags per part. We'll see how it goes in the next part. If I get through all 3 bags in less than 4 hours, or all 10 bags in less than 4 hours, we'll see. But if not, there will be a 3rd part too. But I'm definitely going to be back tomorrow. Appreciate that, Barbarian. I'm definitely going to be back tomorrow because I'm anxious to get this completed and set up on the shelf. So I will see you guys tomorrow for part 2. And until then, keep it 9,000. Peace.